Hello and welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny DeLillo and we're here at the Camera Los Angeles show in West Hollywood. I'm here with director Corinne with her movie Documented America, Spirit of Iris. Let's take a look at a clip.
There was a sense of need, a sense of doing something worthwhile. We had a job to do, and we were very happy to do it. I started flying in 1939. I have flown 27 types of military aircraft during World War II and after. And then I've flown nearly 30 different types of civilian aircraft.
Thank you for your great vision and your great film. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But for those that haven't seen it, tell us a brief synopsis of your film.
The story of Iris Cummings-Critchell is a story of inspiration and of love of life. Iris is in her late 90s and she's still living like a young lady that she was. She's a lady who swam in the 36 Olympics. She's a lady who then went and was one of the first women to fly during World War II. And I don't know about you, but I didn't know women flew during World War II.
Right, right.
And then, if that wasn't enough, she started a family and realized her real passion was teaching, and taught and focused her teaching at Harvey Mudd. And as it turned out, 2 students were astronauts. So how many lives can one woman live? It's just a true story of inspiration.
She really is. Like, I felt so inspired. My kind of mouth was dropped the whole time. I couldn't believe that like one woman could have achieved so much and influenced so much. Yeah. How did it come about for you? Where is the inspiration, and how did it come about that you decided to make a documentary about Iris?
So we were sitting at a kitchen table and talking, and she was sharing one of her amazing stories. Mm-hmm. And Iris, do you realize people don't know about this? Yes, you're in the history books, and you realize there's not a whole lot of history books about this period of time in your life period, but yes, you are in this. Let's share it. And she said, okay, and I jumped on it, and we filmed when she was able to film, and I'm just so honored to have been able to work on this project with her. It's been fun. And then I also, my co-producer was Chris Burgard, and when I handed him this pile of tapes and I said, here you go, and here's my notes, he was like, oh, Corinne, how are we gonna make, this whole life fit into this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you can sprinkle some magic, I know you can. And we worked together on it, and it was just truly a labor of love just to honor such an amazing woman, which is so timely now, especially, and that wasn't really the goal, but it's the goal, right? You always want to enlighten somebody who deserves enlightening. I mean,
it's almost amazing that we haven't known about her. It's like, for someone that has achieved so much at an even tougher time. To swim in the 1936 Olympics. That's just one thing, but to be one of the few women that did fly during World War II, and we always hear about women that weren't involved in World War II, and here is someone that was making unbelievable breakthroughs, and I was amazing you actually captured this whole life in the time that you did. I thought it should be a series, or at least about 5 features, because her life was that iconic. What was it like for you as a filmmaker on set to, obviously, she's she had a very experienced life, and obviously she's still enjoying experiencing life, but it's a different period for her now. What was that experience like?
I felt just honored. I really did. One of the funny things was for the scene in which she was swimming, and she walked out and she took off her bathing robe, and I saw her back muscles. I was like, wow. And she's, in her mid-90s. I would like that, please.
Yeah.
I was just shocked. And she was just so enthusiastic. Or when, again, in her mid-90s, she's pulling out her own plane, and the crew, we were like, let me help you. No, I got it. And I'm, okay.
You're like, wow, it's superhuman, right?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, really. And I just thought, this is the message I want our daughters to see.
Yeah.
This is the message of strength and of kindness that I want our kids to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's beautiful. I think that's so important as well. I really do. And everybody, we're going to make sure everyone gets to see this, because you have to. You'll be inspired for life by watching your film. Trust me, it's really quite something. What was the biggest challenge for you in making it?
As we talked about earlier, just timing, making timing work. I don't know why, but I was so afraid that she wasn't gonna live as long, and here she is.
Yeah.
But you never know, because every day is a blessing.
Yeah.
But when you get older, you're not sure.
Yeah.
And I was worried about that, and then it was, well, how are we going to knit this all together?
Yeah.
How do you put these three lives together? But we did.
You did it. You made it happen.
And so that was.
I'm glad that you did.
Yeah, thank you.
What's it like after creating this amazing project and this amazing story, and you finalized it, to have it in NewFilmmakers LA, to have it in front of a new audience? What is that feeling like?
Oh, it's amazing. It gives you chills when you hear people respond to the film again and again, in the same ways I responded as a director. And I'm like, oh, okay, they laughed when I laughed.
Yeah. And they find new moments too sometimes,
they find different
right?
moments, and they can relate on some level. I don't know much about aeronautics, but I've learned a whole lot more.
I'm sure, right?
Because people come up and they're wanting to tell me about their grandfather, their grandmother, their aunt, their uncle, and it's relatable.
Yeah.
It's relatable.
That's right.
And that's what I love.
And everybody can find inspiration from her and from your vision as a filmmaker.
Yeah.
Now, you're from Cali, you live in Moscow, you're producing over here. I was going to say what you're doing next, but what are you not doing? What is going on in your world right now?
I'm personally currently working on a wonderful film, Playing with Beethoven. It's a it's a musically focused love drama in which we're doing live music recording.
Oh my goodness!
And so it brought me from Russia to here because I was already on the producing team, and I was, I need to continue on with this. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So I'm working on that. I'm also helping on a film focusing on child sex trafficking. So for me, whether I'm directing or I'm on the producing team, I love working on films with meaningful messages, inspiring, meaningful messages that leave an impact. And I'm happy to travel, whether it's from one side of LA to the other, or one side of the world to the other, so long as it's a meaningful message. I really love that.
You're a very inspiring filmmaker, and you've given us a very powerful message from Iris, and you know, my goodness, we love your work. And thank you so much for your great talent and your vision for what you see, because you know, it's inspiring us all. So thank you very much.